Hey Pisces, it's Dr. Leona coming on in for your May full moon series 2025. Whenever you see it, of course, it's meant for you. My beautiful Pisces, you are that 12th house ruled by Jupiter. Thanks so much for coming in. You know that I have special feelings for you. It's really bad. I just want to give you everything I have. And that's kind of a bad thing for me, but good for you. All right, my beautiful Pisces. You are, again, that 12th house ruled by Jupiter. Right now, you have Saturn there. Neptune is there for you, as well as an exalted Venus at its point of full exaltation on the same day as the new moon, which will be happening in Vedic or sidereal Taurus. All right, guys, this is exciting stuff. We also have Rahu, the North Node there, for basically about 5 days further, 6 days beyond the full moon. The full moon will be peaking in Libra, 7th house energy, but in the lunar mansion that bridges Libra and Scorpio called Visakha. It's a wealth-giving lunar mansion. So you definitely could have some luck with real estate coming up, particularly for Pisces, especially if you have Jupiter in Pisces. You will have or Jupiter in the 12th house, you will have a house by the water, okay? And it's going to be something like, if you are lucky enough to have your 12th house be Scorpio, and it has the energy of Pisces, you'll have it near like a nice bay or something that's fixed, and you'll have that house forever. Yes, it's exciting. It's a legacy situation. If you have Venus in the 8th house or Venus in Scorpio, you are meant to leave a legacy. There's some freebies for you. Come on over to Patreon to see this extended video and get your free personal reading for brand new VIP memberships only. If I've already seen you and you've already had your chart done and then you decided to jump ship, which doesn't happen often, but it does happen. You know what, guys? We've got more people on Patreon than we have looking at these videos. I don't get it, but I don't care. You know, we're not doing anything fake here. Everything is real. And all proceeds go to Elephant Aid International's Elephant Refuge of North America. That was featured on 60 Minutes last year, despite somebody saying that 60 Minutes is not a good show. I think it's a great show. They have wonderful things, and they featured our elephants at the refuge, particularly Mundi, and that happened within the last year, guys. So please check it out. It is great energy over there. Love it. All right, 4 of Swords, 10 of Coins. We've got 8 of Swords here. Someone could feel quite stuck right now because of family and may need to take a little break. There's a need to take a rest, particularly from family or anything that has to do with work. You know, anything that puts you in a space where you have to work. Some of you are feeling very stuck right now. I see that 8 of Swords energy. And it could actually be there's a castle in the background. Someone here also feels quite foolish. It looks like you're outside of the castle and possibly in maybe you feel stuck because of you didn't get what you wanted, Pisces, possibly, okay, here. Like you're outside of the thing that you really wanted. It didn't happen for you, maybe. Some folks here, somebody, again, that sense of feeling stuck because of work colleagues, or someone here just is not able to, I think also financially, someone here could be feeling that, not like a pinch necessarily, because I see 10 of Pentacles, but it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like somebody here kind of has you stuck. I don't know who it is. It could be somebody from your family. You could be stuck working with family as well. That could be part of the energy. Maybe you work with your family. The Magician is Gemini. That's the first sign that's emerged here in this reading so far. I think someone could have a Capricorn moon or could have some Capricorn placements. We have Pluto right now retrograde in Capricorn, so there could be something very unexpected could be happening. And if you haven't gotten work in a while, or you haven't had that energy of something new happening for you, someone could try to come in and ask you, steal you away from the company you work for. That could be something, look out for that. With the Gemini energy here, the Magician, that's Mercury, communication, travel, transportation, technology. Someone here might be taking a break from technology, or may need to do that, may need to disappear from technology. Someone here is taking that break to protect themselves, okay? 7 of Wands is a defensive measure. needing to do that. Someone here could be trying to also develop some kind of a software, or is thinking of implementing some kind of security, cyber security. You might be hiring people in your workplace, or having to do with family accounts, or there's some kind of need to protect your work, your family, but also your files and your social media accounts, whatever you might have, or taking a break from that to protect yourself in some way. Yep, this is definitely that energy of protecting yourself. I think we have a lawyer here in our midst, whoever in the collective. There could be someone watching that's an attorney. This is also a person who has dealt with this energy before, which I call the Femme Mulan energy. So this is a person that's quite tough. And it may be a feminine energy who basically said no to you. You might have manifested them. They may have manifested you, but ultimately it didn't work out. And for some of you, that sense of stuckness coming in with the money stuff, with family, it could have been that you met somebody here in the past, I believe, with this Gemini energy here, and this Queen of Swords with male heads on spikes there in the background, if you notice. So this person just definitely said no to a masculine. Was like, absolutely not, you shall not pass. It's the energy of Gandalf the White, maybe, saying, you shall not pass. I'm not letting you through. Basically, that's a big no. And here is the proof in the pudding. We have that, oh, speaking of pudding, now I want banana pudding. Okay, how many of you want banana pudding now? I don't know, it just came through. That's so funny. Is somebody out there eating banana pudding? Because there's like banana pudding, or like pudding pops, or there's something about that. I don't know. Trifle, or I don't know. What's she eating out there? Because I feel like there's something out there about bananas and pudding and trifle or popsicle or something. There's like a few things popping in here for me right now. Maybe I'm just hungry. I don't think so. I am not eating all day. My chai tea is it, because I have not been feeling good that way. And maybe that's part of this too. All right, Pisces, you are the depths of the ocean, the depths of space. The color you represent is black. So, you know, that's something you might attract people who definitely have darker skin, darker hair, darker eyes. You may have true Pisces. And for some of you, it depends on what you have there in Pisces, or where your Pisces is located. If you have Pisces in the 8th house, that is a tough energy, I will tell you. There's a lot of secrets you may keep from yourself. Okay, Pisces. So keep all that in mind. We have 8th house energy here. So Gemini and Scorpio coming out pretty crazily here. This person definitely, there's a person here that's showing me their energy. Could be a feminine energy, wanting to defend themselves against a person who's disappeared in their life. They created an ending. It's a permanent ending here. They do not want to come anywhere near you, or you don't want to go near this person. Capricorn, you need to take a break from work is coming out here. This is the devil, Saturn in Capricorn. Right now we have Pluto retrograde there, like I said, and Saturn is going retrograde at the end of June. But this is an energy of like codependency, addiction. I think someone who needs to take a break. If you've done ayahuasca in the recent past here, somebody who's done some like kind of mind-altering drugs, you could have an addiction to to those experiences, and you keep going back for these experiences. I think that's going to actually, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a warning. If you have an addiction, you see where it's going to lead you. Okay, it's going to lead you to bad places. So you're getting that communication. All right, make sure you're listening. If you have an addiction, it's time to quit the cigarettes, time to quit the drugs, the drinking, whatever it is. Quit now. You need to take a break from it. Okay, you need to take a break from whatever you're addicted to. That has to end, like now. There's an urgency here. There's a big communication about that. Your Saturn is trying to tell you enough, 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 enough. And this is Mars in the 8th house. So this is, again, a death energy. This could lead to health issues, serious health issues. And some of you may go to those spaces of escape through self-medication, perhaps. If it's not you, it's someone connected to you. But for some of you, I can see it's you. And you may do that because a person here told you no. And you may have thought it was you saying no, but then when you started reflecting on it a little bit, you realized that they were like, the whole time that you thought they were like showing you some kind of affection, you realized that they were just managing you, that they were maybe a feminine energy, and if you're a masculine energy in that space, or whoever the feminine energy is, we'll put it that way, and that doesn't mean gender, whoever was physically smaller or different in some way, that person might have been managing an individual more, that had more power in the dynamic between you, in the relationship dynamic, and they just were managing you. They really weren't showing you true affection or attention. They were just managing you, or you were managing them, right? Depending on who you are in the equation. I see somebody that realized, like, after thinking about an experience that they had here, maybe family told you that this person wasn't the right person for you. Maybe you felt stuck in that way, or you didn't think it was going to work out because of a family member or something like that. And it has to do with some kind of travel or technology communication stuff. Somehow is involved in all of this. And basically, I just see this person, very strong boundary, basically saying absolutely not. And for them, I will tell you, it's because you were, they could see you were not stable. If it's you could see they weren't. But I think some of you recognize that somebody was just managing you, that it wasn't legitimate. And I think some of you were hoping to reach out to this person, maybe last fall, if you already know them. They may have reached out to you in the fall, or you may have been thinking about it, looking at their social media. They may have picked up on it and blocked you. I'm seeing somebody here got blocked on social media. I know I blocked somebody that has Jupiter in Pisces. That's a big F no for me, Oh yeah, we got to protect ourselves. And this is also protecting your money. Someone here may have felt that another person was after them for what they have to offer, which, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be rich to have people see you as a resource. So there's something here about that. Like, I'm always amazed. I think it's interesting being in the world, existing in the world as not just a feminine energy, but as an actual woman here, right? I'll tell you, born female, present as female, I'm a woman through and through. Size-wise, everything about my body is very feminine. So look, if I were a dude, there would be women lined up down the street thinking I would be a catch, and they would cook for me, they would iron my clothes, they'd make my bed, they'd suck my cock, they do all the things, right? Like, just to get me, just to be with me because of the stability I could provide them. And so, but as a woman who maybe is looking at a male or more masculine partners, it's just not, I get a lot of sexism, there's a lot of sexism, there's a lot of misogyny, like as if I don't deserve that success, as if I shouldn't have that success. That's not, I don't matter, or that doesn't even matter. That's what I'll hear. Oh, I don't care about that. Oh, okay. And I think that men don't care about that for women. I think they don't see it as a benefit. In fact, I think they're threatened by that. So I feel like women, when you are out there, some of you need to protect yourself, because younger men will look at you in a different way. They may come your way because you can provide them with some stability. But there is just this need here because of a lack of healing. Somebody feels very constrained. And it could be by family, could be by work. Definitely, there's this big ending. I think also some of you could have lost a mother recently. You could be healing after an actual death yourself. You may need to heal now. And I see this energy of a person quite stable, earth energy here, pre-empress or empress energy, younger than a person here that definitely came in year of the rabbit. You might have connected in 2023 or toward the end of 2023, possibly, or they could be born year of the rabbit. And this individual, and I'm seeing 1987 as a possibility there for year of the rabbit. Also, I'm weirdly seeing something in the 60s, so it could be 63 as a year of the rabbit, I think. So yeah, something like that, guys. Someone right in that arena, kind of looking at a younger person, or a younger person was looking at you. It could have been some sort of a soul tie. There may have been water nearby when you met. There could have been either foreign travel or talk of foreign travel. I see like the Middle East here, possible Egypt energy. And this is a full moon reading here, guys. So I'm going to say this person could have been a professional psychic. They could have been a professional tarot reader. And, you know, that's might sound weird from wherever you're from, but where I'm from, which is New Orleans, guys, that's not weird. That's normal. Well, there's a lot of folks there. We got palm readers and people that, like, you know, I do past life regression. I am a therapist and a hypnotherapist, and that's the job that I do. But I definitely have done some, you know, I'm a Reiki master. I've done that certification. So healing arts in general, I feel like this person could be in the healing arts. And if it's you, Pisces, because this could be, for some of you, it's you. It's a feminine energy. Gender is fluid here, but it's definitely a feminine energy. That could be the younger person in the mix. And I see also they're quite educated. It's a person that's very educated. They may have worn scarves. And again, that's not a gender thing. And they could have wore like mala beads. They could have had that around their neck or around their wrist. 1717, as I said. That, yeah, definitely. Okay, so that's giving you some specifics here. And there's something that could be happening for you toward the end of June or before the end of June. I do see an ending here, or possibly somebody having experienced a death in their family. All right, so that's for you. It's already happened for someone in the collective. All right, so I'm sending out love and light to that person or to the people that have experienced that recently. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I really do see that as having happened. Well, I'm sad about that. I'm seeing someone here quite nervous about getting married. Somebody here could be avoidant or have avoidant attachment, is what we call it in psychology, for somebody that doesn't really want to commit to other people. And this could even be a person that will say things like, you know, well, I was married for decades and I would still be married if it were up to me. But, you know, when they tell you more, listen more closely. Listen as closely as you can. Close listening is required when people say things like that, especially if you're supposed to be a romantic interest and they're saying that to you. What they're really saying is, I'm insecure AF and my partner rejected me. Listen closely when people say that, oh, I would have been married forever. They don't recognize how they sound or what they're actually communicating to you. What they're really communicating is that they're not really that in, they don't want to commit to you. If they were going to commit to anybody, it would be a person that doesn't want to commit to them. So they're telling you they're non-committal. They're telling you they're avoidant. And the reason why they're not married, I guarantee you'll hear it if you listen. The other person left them because they were avoidant. They may have avoided sex. They may have avoided intimacy. They may have avoided just simply being that person's partner. They may have seen themselves as a partner, but they weren't. Avoidant people can never be avoidant. People with avoidant attachment, especially people that have narcissistic personality disorder. Guys, I knew somebody that had Jupiter in Pisces. They thought they had a Pisces sun. I was like, wow, you couldn't be more wrong. You are so wrong. No wonder why they didn't know themselves at all. Jupiter in Pisces is like the depths of the ocean, and they had it in the 8th house, and they did not know themselves at all. They had no idea who they were. And this person said to me at one point, Do you think I'm a narcissist? You know when they ask you that question that they know they're a narcissist. Do you think I'm a narcissist? What are you? Yes, yes, you're a narcissist. What do they expect you to say? Of course you're going to say, oh no, you're fine. But you're just managing them, right? So you know this is a second chance. Somebody wants a second chance at a relationship. There's a person here that they knew they could have married, or you knew, or this person knew they could have married you. I don't know. It's just an energy here. I'm seeing somebody desiring a second chance with a person after something ended. This individual, by the way, whoever it is, masculine, feminine, I'm really getting a feminine energy here. It could be you, could be the other party, I don't know, but it's a feminine energy. So whoever has the feminine energy said no. They didn't just say no, they said fuck no. They're like no, and no, and no. And did I mention no? Because that's a big no for me. And someone else here, the person that was rejected, they didn't think they were rejected at first. They were dealing with someone who was very clever with the Queen of Swords energy, somebody who like made them feel like they were $1 million worth $1 million, but actually the whole time they were just managing them. And I think an intelligent person on reflection could sort of see that, and it feels like that someone here recognizes that they were just being managed, that they were not ever, they had no real shot with that person, and that person made it seem a certain way to protect themselves, that they were defending themselves, they were protecting themselves here from possible, assault or whatever. That's why it feels like a feminine energy to me. They recognized they were dealing with the devil, and that's why I think someone here could have a Capricorn moon, and we've got the Judgment card. This person could have been a Sagittarius ascendant. They could have Pisces placements. Very intuitive, very psychic person, that they may actually earn money from this and kind of stuff, and also through travel. By the way, Pisces, travel is important for you, and if you want to travel with my channel, join up a year ahead of the trip, and that year mark is coming up basically in the next few weeks. So join. We're going to be going over to Ireland and Scotland. 9 of coins here, so that's a single person. This person was financially independent, whoever they were. Someone here really is recognizing the value now of that individual, maybe, and it's the King of Swords. So this is an energetic match. There's some kind of, oh, by the way, if you have Venus in the 9th house, there's a lot of heartbreak that's associated with that. So it could be that you're trying to get a second chance, a wife energy, or if you want to be a wife. If you have Venus in the 9th house or Venus in Sag, that could be a lot of heartbreak or difficulty to try to get that energy. Heartbreak is what's going to precede that second big relationship for you. It's not going to be easy if you have that energy, okay? Venus in the 9th house, Venus in Sag, tough energy. And if you were trying to, Pisces, if you were looking at somebody that's a Sagittarius, or Sagittarius ascendant, they definitely were going to break your heart. I think some of you are slowly hoping that you can eventually reclaim this space with this person, or they're hoping to reclaim it with you. You do want to travel, perhaps over water, but there's definitely an energy of an emperor wanting to move towards this person here, a King of Swords deciding to level up in their energy when they come towards this Queen of Swords, who's absolutely like, I will cut you. I will cut a bitch. That is not happening. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, this person, whoever the Emperor is here, that energy, they want to go to this person's house. You may have gone, may have traveled. If you live at a distance, some of you may have lived at a distance from this person, or they live at a distance from you. There may have been talk about coming together. Maybe you did for this opportunity, and someone here wants to reclaim that, wants to try that, or has that thought. And I will tell you, the energy from this Queen of Swords is a no-go. I mean, it's a permanent no. So if you're thinking about this individual, hoping to be able to go back to them, whoever the Queen of Swords is, that's a permanent no. So don't head towards a person that's already told you no. That's avoidant attachment again coming out. So that's, you know that this person's not available, so you want them now, right? Because you know they're not available. Try to find somebody that's available, or if it's you that's making yourself unavailable, wait for somebody who is actually available. Don't go with this avoidant person that could be coming back around to you. All right, guys, let's go over to the extended. I do see, again, third-party energies here, and someone acted like a king of wands. Someone acted like they had options when they really, really didn't. That's a narcissist. That's someone that's delulu. Yeah, delusions. Oh, definitely. Now, music here. Music could have been part of this equation in some way, like a music festival or some kind of song. Like there could have been a song that the two of you connected over, or, you know, assigned to it yourselves. Music is somehow a part of this equation, whatever that is. So Heidi is talking about this as like maybe being some kind of a sign for you. If music was part of the equation, or you met at a music festival, or that music was somehow involved in this relationship, that's definitely not moving forward. This is a message specifically for you to understand that whoever the Queen of Swords is, it's a no-go. And if you're the King of Swords and you're believing that you're going to have another chance with this person, you will not. If you are the Queen of Swords, what's coming in for you? Let's find out. We're going to go over to the extended, and we're going to see there is someone coming towards the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords already, I believe, they're doing really well. There's a relationship here for them, second chance. It's like a second marriage or something coming in. Somebody's trying to protect their... this person, this Queen of Swords, may be purchasing another home. I think they already have multiple homes, so that could be part of the message here too. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you in that extended. Again, only new VIPs get a free personal reading as part of that benefit package. Come on in. All proceeds go to Elephant Aid International. I'll post things every single month. You'll see it. I love you guys. Bye, Pisces.